We're good. We're good. Hey, everybody, Victor Connector here. Good day. It's been a minute. Do apologize. It's been busy. Trying to get some stuff done around here too. Hopefully, everything's going well for all y'all. We just finished Easter. Hopefully, everybody had a great time with their friends, their family, their loved ones, their new ones. I had spent some time with my newborn. What's up, Nancy? I spent some time with my newborn granddaughter. It was an amazing time seeing her always being around her. I actually got a haircut today. I had to. My hair was getting way too long. It was too much trouble. Didn't realize how much issues was to have a long hair. What's up, Corbin? What's up, Josh? What's up, Eric? Belinda? Just want to come on right quick. It's been a minute since I've been on for a while, so I actually had a couple. It was an interesting morning. It started out with a phone call with a sub-2 student in California. Uh, he actually wrote. He got into a contract with a 12 unit in California. And so we were doing the numbers and found out, what's up, too? Found out that the numbers that he was using was way off, that only the information that I got. The owner wanted 3.3 million. And it came out to be I think it was, what was it? A 2.7, I believe it was, a $2.7 million dollar deal. It was a 12 unit. Didn't have a lot of upkeep. It was pretty new, and the only thing was that he actually signed a purchase agreement. I was like, dude, just like send me the information. um we looked at it, and it had a 5-day escrow date on it. I was like, this is a legal binding contract. If you cannot perform on this, they can come after you because you signed it. I was like, whenever you work on a multifamily deal, do not go into a purchase agreement right away. You have to go in. There's certain steps. You want to get an LOI, allow you to get all the information, do your due diligence, give you ample time to do what you need to do to see if it's a deal or no deal. So I was like, you need to figure out a way to get out of it as soon as possible. So he actually called the broker and got out of it. So thank God for that. The deal was pretty good. The only thing was the price point was bad. It was a little too high. Now, the only thing I also mentioned to him is that if he's willing to do a seller finance, well, yeah, you can get a little bit higher price point, but you're looking at almost a $600,000 gap. If you're able to bring that down and do principal only payments, yeah, you can bring that 2.7 to maybe 2.8, 2.9, something a little different. And do principal only payments to pay them off and give them a balloon of in 5 years, because you're able to bring up rent, stabilize the whole process, and X, Y, and Z. And then a couple of days ago, I was talking to Angela, my sister from California. She's an amazing woman. She actually spent Easter with Abraham Gray and his family. Abraham is an amazing guy. If you don't know who he is, you need to follow him. Of course, if you're a sub-2, you know who he is because he's doing deals and no deals with Pace Morby. Amazing guy. I actually had the opportunity to talk to Abraham once before. I have not yet met him live yet, but for what he does, if you need some content and see how a person of his stature is doing and buying business, he does real estate, he does business, he does a lot. So if you haven't had a chance to see who Abraham Gray is, you need to follow him. He's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and everything else. What's up, brother? Christian. Um, Also went and got my hair cut, like I said. It was time. And then I went to the city of Wiley to take a look at the planning and zoning department because I wanted to do a little bit switching gears. We want to now start working in our community. And so whenever you get a little, thank you. Whenever you get to a point in your life, you want to give back to your community. So since I'm in Wiley, I want to help Wiley. Wiley's a very up and coming town. When I first got here, it was about 12,000 people. When I first, it's been a minute since I've been here. It's been 2 or 3 minutes actually. Um, the crazy thing is 12,000 people, right? The medium income was a lot lower. The ARV was a way lower than what it is right now. As time goes on and progressed, things started moving in. You have businesses coming in, big businesses. You have a movie theater. You have Home Depot. You got Whataburger. You got Chick-fil-A. You have like three. We have three Starbucks here in Wiley, if you can believe that. Um, but you're start bringing in all these people because why? All this migration is coming into the DFW area. So you're having better school systems. Wiley has one of the nicest, better school systems in Texas, in DFW area. Uh, it's still a little bit of a country feel life. It's not all that hustle bustle. There's a lot of concrete, but there's a lot of greenery. And now the funny thing about it, I've been living in this house for close to 10 years, is that when I moved here, I bought my house from a divorced couple because I was going through a divorce. Got it for 160K. Now it's worth more than that. It's almost double, if not more. Because I'm looking at my taxes. Of course, this is, we got tax season. You got a couple more days, a few more days, right? A few more days to pay your taxes. So make sure you get that done. And get a great CPA if you need a tax strategist. I know a couple. Larry West, the third, he's a great guy to know if you're in business. He can help you out on how to capture a whole bunch of that money from your business into your pocket. Um, but the medium income in Wiley is over $100,000. The medium ARV is over $475,000. And there's new developments are being pulled up. I drove around today, just going around to take a look at some lots and everything. There's dirt being pushed. There's so much work here in Wiley that is ridiculous. You're seeing price points at starting at 500,000 to 700,000, and that's just now around the new medium price points in those communities. That they pushed them so much that they're actually selling. I drove around. Lots of dirt, lots of lumber, lots of people banging hammers, hearing nail guns. You're seeing bricks coming up. It is an amazing and beautiful thing. So once you start looking on where you want to live, you got to figure out why you want to live there. Wiley is located northeast of Dallas. It's between Plano and Rockwall. We're in the middle, next to the lake. Um, Great schools, great place to live. You get a bigger bang for your buck on your house because you can actually get a minimum of a quarter of an acre. Yes, we do have tenths of an acre that you can build on. That's mostly now considered build to rent. You see a lot of that. You're seeing apartment buildings going up. When I say apartment buildings, we're looking at 200 plus, 200 minimum doors plus going up, and they're getting filled because there's such a need for housing. That's everywhere, guys. That's all of Texas. You see it all the way across. You cannot drive anywhere that 20 minutes you're not seeing dirt being pushed. I have two of my daughters lives in Princeton. They bought houses. Their value increased by the time they sign on the dotted line to get their house built to when it's done. They had a instant equity of a minimum of $25,000 within a 4 month span because so many people was going and living in those communities. And if you really think about it, if you get into those ground floors of those new built communities, and if you're looking to get into real estate and you can qualify for these loans, it might be a great idea for you to pick up a house. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can get the minimum. You don't need all the bells and whistles. You can add that later on. This is just another way to get in it, okay? There's so many ways to get in it. If you get a nice little house, what's going to happen the houses around you are going to cup in value. Well, guess what? Yours is too. It's going to follow that trend. It's going to be able to be pushed to that higher dollar amount. So you may have an instant equity of 25,000. Why not? You know, you can build a resume or portfolio that way too, because it's kind of hard now, of course, because this would have been a lot easier like 5 years ago because the interest rates were so low and everything else. But now it's getting kind of harder. But there's still programs out there you're able to get like 97 to 100% financing, depending on where you're living. If you want to know more, let me know. I can introduce you to Janet. She's an amazing lady. She is a lot more knowledgeable than I am on this subject. And then, if you like this material, please like and follow. Please share this. I really do enjoy that. Um, what else did I do today? I talked to the city. Uh, talked to Joel. Joel's a sub 2 member. 19 years old guy. 19 years old. And he's doing real estate. He hasn't got his first deal yet, but he's out there knocking on doors, doing the work, doing the grind. 19 years old. And I am so amazed that a person like him has his head on straight. And I told him today, I was like, man, I wish I had your vision at 19, because you wanted something more. And why not do that? You know, you're able to now work in real estate and learn the real estate. And you may not have your first deal yet, but what are you doing? How can I help you? And so we actually had a nice long conversation. I think it was like 16, 20 minutes, and just gave him some pointers on how to start looking and promoting himself. Because let's face it, guys, you don't know what you don't know until you know, and then you know. One of the things I also mentioned him is that your brand is your name, and your name is your brand. So make sure you keep that well secured. And so, sorry about that. Dang it. My alarm went off. There we go. There we go. Let's get reconnected. There we go. And then what's going to happen is that he's getting all that life experience right now. And then when he gets his first deal, he learns from it. He's able to multiply it, because the first one's always the hardest. And then once you understand it, you get to see where you can start tweaking and moving and going. So, hats off, Joel. Congratulations. Keep on doing it. Don't stop. And just finished an underwriting of a RV park. I have a couple of friends of mine. We found each other on Instagram, and they got me the numbers. Did a quick analysis on it. They wanted 1.3. It might be a little high, so we did the numbers. We're looking at putting an LOI in there, see if they're looking to take it. It's a start, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, we'll get that going. And then reached out to a couple developers still working on that 120 acres. I actually talked to one of the guys for Jerome Mondolongo. Great conversation. He's based in Florida. I think we almost talked an hour last night, talking about land and everything else, what he's working on too. It was an amazing connection. He actually gave him the information that is needed, and then push it on, then follow up on a couple more developers on the land. So, still, it's a long process. Didn't realize how difficult having a large parcel this big is going to go and get done, because there's a lot of due diligence. A lot. And then just finish up actually talking to my mom, talk about some family business. She has over 100 acres. She has a tree farm, and just seeing how everything's going, and keeping up. And it's always good to talk to mom. She just turned 70 last year, so she's ready to go and live life. So she's about to go and visit my grandmother. She's 90, So she wants to spend some time with her, especially now when she can. She's still able to drive a 10-hour trip to go visit her mom. So, and then when she gets back, she's gonna come over here, spend some time with me, so she can see her great granddaughter. So I don't think it's because she wants to see me. I think she wants to see her great granddaughter. So that's okay. I can share the love. So, guys, there's a lot of things we can do on helping others. If there's anything I can do to help you, please let me know. DM me. Let's set up a call, see how we can help you. It can be doing, if you're looking for a person, if there's a process, or there's both. If you're looking for private money, looking to do a underwriting, understanding where and what not to do, please let me know. We're here to help. And thank you. Please share, follow, share, like, comment. It helps. It helps me a lot. I'm actually pushing over 6,100 followers, so it's pretty cool. And also, if you're looking to find some mentors, there's a lot of great mentors out there. I'm part of 10X with Grant Cardone. I'm part of Big Dogs with Phil and Shanoa. Um, and then we also have part of Sub 2 with Pace Morby, Capital School with Brad Blazar. He's actually having an event in 2 weeks, the 21st in Houston. If you want to know more, please let me know. And also, of course, the one and only, the queen of multifamily, Vina Jetty. I've been learning so much with her, is that she was able to connect all the dots, and it made my understanding of multifamily and how she's doing her deals simplified, very simplified. And it's not rocket science, guys, and it's just knowing the process, right? You got to go to A to B. You can't go to A to D. You go to A to B, B to C, C to D. And so once you understand the process, you're able to become a very knowledgeable person. And then with knowledge, you're able to now perform things that you never thought you were going to be able to. So, oh, also, hey, guess what? I was asked and invited to speak on stage in June. It was an honor. So, great friends of mine in the 10X community are coming to Dallas. They're having a show. They're doing a convention here, and they asked me to talk, and it was such an honor. I said yes, of course. But I will bring you more details about that. I will let you know where to go, how to get tickets. Support me, support my friends. If you're part of the communities I just said, you'll know who I'm talking about. So, thank you for listening. Please follow, share, and like. It helps, and it gives me a nice smile on my face. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for the support. And it does get a little difficult sometimes. Not everything goes to plan. Sometimes you have to pivot, but there's always a solution for every challenge. I was listening to Cody, and he doesn't call it a problem; he call it a challenge. And so I'm trying to change my terminology to say challenges instead of problems, which helps with your mindset as well. And now we're going to be finding solutions for some of the challenges that are arising on every day. So thank you for listening. Let's roll, make it count, and never stop hustling. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.